the tax revolt here in Boise.
Sherry!
Alright, are we set up? Trying to get the whole crowd to say, hey. Alright, I told you you're going to get blasted. Can you all hear me? Welcome. And God bless every one of you. It's awesome to see so many out here. For those of you who couldn't hear me on my little megaphone, I may be repeating myself just a little bit. So I apologize ahead of time. If we can get 2 volunteers to come behind me here and hold this sign up, that would be awesome. Great. First come, first serve. I just want to give everybody an idea, in case you haven't heard what the Tea Party's about, especially Tea Party Idaho, Tea Party Boise. We are going to be morphing into Tea Party Idaho. Our first objective at this point is obviously to make ourselves known. Hey, we are making an incredible presence, not only here in Boise, but across this country. I'm sure that if you tallied everybody up across this land, it would number in the millions. We'll find out about that later. We have to do more than just make noise in the street. We have to do more than to make ourselves known and to rabble-rouse, which we're not exactly rabble-rousing. We're simply practicing the First Amendment. And we're doing it with class, and we're doing it very peacefully, and I thank you all for that. Where we go from here, if you haven't registered, one of the reasons why we need you to register is that we want to keep everybody in the loop with what's going on. The concept that we have here at Tea Party Boise, soon to be Tea Party Idaho, is to be an umbrella organization for all of the hundreds of clubs that have similar interests, similar passions as we all do here. We want to be a one-stop shop for education. We're going to have book clubs. We're going to address legislation from the registration that exists currently. We're going to look at it and see what needs to be changed, what needs to be repealed. We're going to address upcoming legislation. We are going to make a difference. Now, in case everybody hasn't noticed the food trailer that the barbecue pit that we have up here, again, symbolism speaks for itself. We're serving pork sandwiches and beans, and we're kind of doing a keep the change kind of policy. So we have a suggested donation. If you want to give us $5 or $10 and be kind enough to say keep the change, that would be fantastic. These events cost a lot of money to put on. There's a lot of expense here that took place, and the things that we want to do in the future is going to cost money. So, with that said, that's. Okay. Almost. For those of you who didn't hear me earlier, we have an art project. We have an art project of tea bags, and it's a national contest that's taking place with the tea parties. Okay, if you brought tea bags, please get them back to those 2 sheets of plywood over in this direction. Okay, Matt Bodette, our resident artist, is doing an incredible art piece, and it's a rendition of the Boston Tea Party. So take your tea bags to Matt, and he's going to start putting that together. It's a national contest going on. Also, we have the Declaration of Independence. We want to make sure everybody has a chance to sign that. If you've registered, and if you've received the little sticker indicating that you have registered, then that buys you the opportunity to sign the Declaration of Independence. It's just a little interactive event that we have that we're going to use at a later date as well. Anyway, we want to make sure everybody stays in the loop. I'm going to cut it short here and get some of our other speakers up, but we want to make sure that you all stay tuned. Keep visiting our website, tpartyboise.com. We're going to revamp that entire website and optimize it, make it look a lot better, and other things will be available for those who are interested. So we want to thank everybody for coming out. God bless you all. Every one of you are great Americans, and we appreciate your patriotism.
Want to be sure that we give a shout out to the 4 organizers of today's Tea Party. You just heard from Al Trees, also helping with the organization Jim Escobar, Tom Lehman, and Brendan Smythe. Please give them a round of applause. We have several speakers that we want you to be able to hear from this afternoon. All of them believe in the same things that you and I believe in, which is the rights that are guaranteed to us in the Constitution. Got my copy of the Constitution right here. It's dog-eared, beat up. It's because I've actually read the thing. And there are certain rights that are guaranteed to us in the Declaration of Independence and our Constitution. And the Declaration says that not only are these inalienable rights, but that our government derives its just powers from the consent of the governed. That's you and that's me. So they get their authority from our consent. Now, we've got several legislators that are here today. We've got some that are kind of across the street. We want to be sure that they hear the voice and the will of the people. You and I, we are the governed. They govern with our consent. Let me ask you some questions. Are you willing to give your